Hello and welcome back to another edition of The Scoop with Stuart
and Sherry.
And it's wonderful to spend a little more time with you today while we're right in the middle of Advent, and we are currently celebrating the week of peace. And I've been thinking about that. You know, Advent is that time of hopeful anticipation.
Right.
While we are hoping for Christ's return, we still celebrate the hope that the prophets had in waiting for Jesus.
Yeah.
And now we wait for his return.
Right.
But this week it is peace. And I was just thinking, hope, peace, joy, love, and of course Christ on Christmas Eve. But God's world is so upside down from the rest of the world. It's so opposite to, right? And when you think about hope, peace, joy, and love in Advent, these are things that we don't normally find in the world at this time. People are clawing for them. You hear it in the Christmas music of the season and all of that. But there's nothing much hopeful or peaceful and all of that. And so I was just thinking about peace and how we get to find true peace.
Right.
Through our Lord and Savior.
That's right.
Right? And we hope that all of you can find some peace during this season and just take the time to I think you'd really need to just take the time to slow down and stop and be present.
And let him into your life.
Right.
That's right.
But we got a little bit of a head start on this coming week, which is joy.
Yes, we did.
What did you and I put together?
A flash mob.
Yeah.
and actually, and the reason you were talking about joy was because Joy to the World was the background music for the flash mob.
Right.
And it was a lot of fun. It really was. And it went off well.
It did.
I was really, really pleased with it. And I want to thank Gina Caskey-Davis for helping us out with that as well.
Yes, thank you, Gina.
Yeah.
And everybody who showed up for it.
Absolutely.
We had so much fun.
We couldn't do a flash mob.
We could not. We could not.
So.
But we had so much fun with those of you who took part in it. We just appreciate you being there. And Carson now covered it. I'm going to include the link to that, and had a wonderful little piece about it along with a full video on Facebook, and I believe maybe YouTube also. Wonderful comments from the community. And this was one of those outreach things that we have been looking at.
You and I were working on it, and what I thought was fun was after we did the flash mob, we announced the fact that, hey, we're going to go caroling up the street.
Right.
And we handed out the sheets with carols on both sides. And come and join us and be a part of this. And, it was fun. It really was.
It was a lot of fun.
People, they came in, a lot of people were a part of it, which is really a great thing. And, of course, you know how we are. We're handing out sheets to people anyway if they're not going to go caroling with us.
Right.
My thing to them was, hey, on Christmas Eve or whatever, here you've got the words to these Christmas carols,
right?
And sing them and enjoy them. Would you like them? And they're going like, oh, sure,
yeah. And you very smartly put together a short playlist for us.
I did.
And we sang it through probably about 3 or so times. I will say, by the time we got towards the end, and the last time we were singing Joy to the World, I'd been doing really well. And I know you say that I have a good singing voice, whatever, that's fine. But the last time that we sang Joy to the World, we were over on Curry Street, I remember this, and I sang Joy to the World in about 10 different keys, and none of them were the right one. I just could not get my voice to go.
The group, in all fairness to you, what happened was I'd always been starting the carols, and all of a sudden everybody decided, well, they were masters of it.
Okay.
And so they all started singing. It's like when people start singing Happy Birthday, and it's never in key.
Yes.
I love my family for the fact that one of us will start it, and then we
you can go, yeah.
But same thing with the carols. Yeah.
Side note: I always lead Happy Birthday, and this is my rule: you have to sing it fast. It's not a dirge. So that's how we do it. That's an aside. Anyways, it was a joyful time. We'll be looking forward to joy this week in service as we light the third candle of the Advent wreath. And but we have things happening, at least one big thing happening before that, and so take it away.
Okay, so this Saturday on December 13th, in the fellowship hall, there's a planning session for the family ministries for 2026.
There is.
And that's exciting, you know, we've got it going.
We do. I'm really excited. Got everything ready to go. All I need to do is just show up and make it happen.
That's exciting.
So I'm looking forward to those of you who will join us for that, because we are going to be forming a trail life troop. And big shout out to Mike and Karen Klug who are taking that on. And then we're going to be organizing some monthly family dinners and discipleship evenings.
Correct.
So
I think that's wonderful. And you know, please come to that meeting, because if you think, well, somebody's going to be else is taking over, you know, doing it, you need to have people.
Absolutely.
You need to have people. A
big part of my job is to equip other people.
That's right.
Right? And that's not saying I'm abandoning you by any means. I plan on being here for each of the monthly dinners.
Right.
You know? But I appreciated that Mike and Karen said, no, we got this. And I said, let me support you however I can.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right. So now let's go ahead to Sunday. Not only is it the third week in Advent when we light the pink candle, the candle of joy, but following service is the second half of the baptism class that started in November. So if you took that first class, you need to show up on Sunday and attend that second class. It'll be around 11:30 in the fellowship hall to finish that off in order to be baptized. And that's exciting.
Very good. Also, we have a deadline coming up, and that's for the poinsettias. The orders, for their orders, and January and February trumpet articles are both due December 15th.
Right. Now, for us, for the trumpet, though, it is the January, February. So that means in January we get a little break from having to write it.
Yeah.
But there's important information in there,
Yes,
so
there
make
is.
sure, you know.
So on December 15th, remember that. It's important.
So moving into next week, next Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the fellowship hall, Pastor Ian is doing Ask Anything with Pastor Ian, and that is in lieu of a Bible study. Come bring your questions about faith and life, and let's approach them in a theological manner and learn more about all those things that are weighing on our minds.
I think it's a great idea.
Who among us does not have questions we want answered?
I do have a lot. You know, and it's when we say we have a lot, you got to think about what it is that you're really thinking about. I mean, looking at the Bible, I mean, how can you remember every?
You just.
No offense, because I just am one of those people. That, you know, I'm not at remembering things, but I have to get the gist of everything.
Right.
And so, and I know there's people that just every day, I mean, their Bibles look like they've been tattered forever, but there's a reason for that, because they keep going back to try to remember why. So. Right,
so very important. So be sure to show up for that. Be sure to do that. Oh, now the following Sunday, the 21st, you get to answer this.
We have the Christmas cantata.
Yes.
I'm excited about it. It's called This Is Christmas. It's written by Mary McDonald, and it's got some beautiful. It's a new cantata with some beautiful music in it, and it's. You know, when people hear cantata, they think, well, something from, you know, the 17 or 1800s or something like
Gregorian chant.
Yeah, no, it's not anything like that at all. And it's, and I always make sure we do a different one every year. And of course, the choir feels like, well, why can't we repeat it? You know, but it's good to just change the literature up and to listen to what other people have to compose. And the fun part, folks, is you're going to be a part of it like you were last year and the year before and everything else.
You're good about picking those.
I want to make sure that everybody gets to sing something
Right.
as a congregation towards the end. And so this one is actually towards the end, and there's 3 really beautiful carols in there.
Oh, nice.
And they have what I like about them is it's something where it's like more newer, but they know what they are too, more older traditional. And so it's going to be fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, and I have to say, so I was here yesterday when the choir was showing up, and there is excitement in the air. They're excited to do it, you know. And for you, after this is over, I want you to enjoy the 5-month break you have without Christmas.
A 5-month break?
5 months
I don't
before.
Get a 5-month break.
No. From Christmas.
Oh, from Christmas.
From Advent.
Oh, okay.
Because
I was gonna say,
come June.
Yeah.
I will hear Christmas music from your office again.
That's true. I'm sorry. I should have given you the chance to finish that. But that's true. That part is true.
You know. So,
you know.
Now the other thing is for our fellowship hour that day, it's going to be a little bit lighter with like hors d'oeuvre type things, and we would love for you to bring some of your favorite cookies to share. So I personally, I don't care if they're homemade or store-bought. If you have a favorite cookie you love, go ahead and bring them on that day. That's not till the 21st.
Right.
But bring some cookies. Now, that's a wonderful thing to invite people to.
Yes, and you know, a lot of the people within the congregation have figured that out. You know,
Right.
We need to invite people to come and listen to this.
Well, speaking of inviting people, the next thing that we want you to invite people to is, of course, the Christmas Eve service, which is happening December 24th, Christmas Eve.
Correct.
And that will be at 7 p.m., and it's a candlelight service. And as a staff, we've been working on a little visual, just as a teaser.
Oh, it's
a little visual.
Absolutely.
That's really going to jazz things up a little bit, and we're excited about that. It'll be a wonderful culmination of the 4 weeks of Advent, and we'll get to light the Christ candle and welcome Jesus into the world. So invite a friend.
Yeah. And, you know, and it's a wonderful time. I love Christmas Eve because their families are getting together for the holidays, obviously, and for Christmas. And that's, you know, for me as a child, that's one thing that was really important. We would go put on everything on to get bundled up and get warm, and then go to the midnight service and come back. And it was like, it just meant a lot. It means a lot. It really does.
Yeah.
To have families coming in, those kids are coming back to that.
Right.
They're not kids anymore.
No, they're not. No. But we make those memories, and we have those traditions, and they become very important to us. And it's
right. And if it's not a tradition for somebody and they come to that service, I'll guarantee you, it'll become a tradition for them.
Wonderful.
That's the way I look at it.
All right. Well, I'm loving talking about Advent and all that has to offer, but we do need to speak about one thing that's more of an official sort of thing that's important, that involves the end of the year.
Yes. So, folks, for those who would like donations credited to the calendar year for 2025, the deadline to bring your donation to the office is at 4:00 p.m. in the evening, Monday, December 29th, or your USPS mailed envelope must be postmarked December 31st.
Correct.
Otherwise, we're trying to make everything
because otherwise it will be credited for 2026. So these are hard and fast deadlines for.
And they are, because you know, it's nice to have that come in at the end of the year, and so
just plan accordingly is what we're saying, and we say it every year, but just good reminders.
Correct. So I think that you know, everybody's been so good in giving this year. It's just been wonderful.
Always. People are very good about sharing their time, talent, and treasures.
That's right.
So.
That's right.
Well, we hope that, there's the first word, hope.
Yes.
We hope that you are finding some peace during this Advent season, and that you will seek that out intentionally throughout the rest of the season. But until next time, we hope that you will
Like
and subscribe
and ring that bell.
and share with somebody who could use this news and that you'd like to invite along to come to First
right.
Presbyterian Church for an Advent event. So, until then, we'll see you. I hope to see a lot of you Saturday.
That's right.
And definitely Sunday too.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Here we go.
It's going to be one of those weeks, huh?
Oh, it's gonna be one of those weeks,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Just so I know.
Right.
And there is a helicopter going overhead making all sorts of noise.